Ratio of similar triangles. Let's talk about ratio of similar triangles because you will have this in June, and believe me, this is one of the easiest questions I do not want you to miss at the ministry exam in June. So, let's talk about an example. So we got, please pay attention, one 90-degree right triangle here, and then we got another 90-degree right triangle here. And this also means that if this is 90-degree here, that means this is also a 90-degree. So let's use a different color here. Let me prove it to you. We are looking at three right triangles here. Number one is the biggest one. So this is the biggest right triangle. And then we have the smallest right triangle here. And then we have one more, the medium size right triangle right here. So we are looking at three right triangles and two of them inside of one triangle. So once you have a question like this, I will go in details. I will tell you why you need this, but you need to remember the rule that says x divided by a equals b divided by x. I will give you time. This is going on to your study aid. So, what do I mean with that? We got a 90-degree here. So let's call this angle, let's call it angle A. And I am looking at medium-sized right triangle. And let's call this one angle B. A. Let's call this one B. And we know that this is 90 degree. Together, this is a 90 degree. But at the same time, we also know that A plus, so I added this, B plus, I added that, 90 degree here. Supposed to be 180. We know that. So, send the 90 to the other side. It will subtract. You're going to end up with A plus B being equal to 90. So, let's remember that this is, we now know that angle A and angle B, you put them together, it has to be 90 degree. So, if you know this is also a 90 degree, you know that A plus B is supposed to be 90 degree. This is going to be A. And now let's just focus on the smallest right triangle. Smallest. Over here, that's A. We also got 90 degree here. So this must be B. And now let's have the ratio. We are looking at similar triangles here. Across from A is X. X divided by across from B is 25. 25 equals, now let's just look at the small triangle. Across from A, we started with A, so we must continue with A now. 4 divided by across from B, which is X. So you're going to end up with X divided by a number equals the other number divided by X. That's the ratio of similar triangles, right triangles inside each other. But I'm going to erase everything. When you have this question, now you know how I got this, but all I want you to know is that you need to write down the x on top and divide it with any number here. Doesn't matter which, just choose one. Let's choose this. It doesn't matter which one you choose. Let's divide with 4. And now the number you did not pick up, 25, you did not pick that up. That's going up, divided by x. When you see two right triangles inside each other, I need you to come up with that. It's pretty simple. Don't miss this question. There are always, every year, all the time, they ask this question. So this is one of the easiest ones. So let's continue. Once you have that, so 4 divided by, x divided by 25 equals 4 divided by x. What you do here is cross multiplication. So x goes to the left, it becomes x times x equals 4 stays where it is, but 25 comes next to it, and it will multiply, and you will end up with x squared equals to 100. And you right now know that we will never be interested in x squared. We are always interested in just x only. So take the square root, you'll find out x is 10. So x is 10 centimeter. So here is quick another example. So you got this. Remember, I might give you those numbers as well. Let's say this is 10. Let's say this is 20. I'm just guessing here. I know those are not the right numbers, but let's just think that we got numbers there as well. Which one you need to know? The one that the 90 degree does touch and divides the line. Over here, it divides in half, 7, 7. But with the previous example, the 90 degree line, it divides with 425. It doesn't have to be the same. Just for this example, it divides in half exactly. But remember what we need to do here. I need you to start with the x divided by any of the numbers. Actually, they are the same. So let's pick this one. 7 equals, now let's pick the other number. Don't write down the x on top once again. It's going to go to the bottom, divided by x. Do the cross multiplication. X times x equals 7 times 7. That's x squared equals 49. And take the square root. X would be square root of 49 is the same 7. So x in this case is the same as this and that one.